Okay, so now we need to make sure that every time we reload the app, that the threads are complete with all the history of the messages. So what we need to do is modify the add message inside of the thread details view controller. So right here in the to-do part, we already said that we need to update the thread manager, and that's pretty straightforward. What we need to do is append to the threads, right? So we already have that. So we can do thread dot messages dot, okay, we already have the append. So right after this, we already have the append. Then we need to update the thread manager. So thread manager dot shared dot update thread, and that would be the thread that has this thread. Now, the update thread does not exist, so we're going to go ahead and create it inside of the thread manager. So go to the thread manager, and we have the add thread, delete thread, and let's add the update thread. Func update thread, and this one takes a thread, right, of type thread. And what we would need to do here, it says if let the index of the threads dot first index. So we're looking for this thread that has the same ID, right? So where, and here we're going to do the if the first element dot ID is equal to the thread, the current this thread dot ID, right? So if they both have the same ID, then it's a match. And if it's a match, well, we can say threads at the index is equal to thread. We basically overwrite it. Okay? All right. So that's a great way to solve that issue. Now, if I go back to the thread details view controller, let's see, why is it complaining? Oh, there you go. It's gone. So I can remove the to-do because it's done. And I believe I have another to-do here. Yes, so I can remove that to-do because it's done. But let me remove this message and add those two messages, the very first ones we had. And I'm going to show you that now we're going to add the first two messages, and whenever we're going to reload the app, then those messages are going to show up too, right? So I can click on Vanessa, and here they are. Now I'm going to press stop. I'm going to just remove this and just add the third one. And now if I press play, what should happen? We should see the previous two messages and the third one added. Let's see, click on Vanessa. There you go. So as you can see, we have the hello, how are you? That's working great. We have the nice to hear from you, but we do not have the image. So something went wrong with the image. And if I rerun the app, now we should see the two messages. And then we need to fix the bug why we're not seeing the image, right? As you can see. So we're in the right direction. There's only one more bug to fix, and we're going to do that in the next lecture.